What's going on, everybody? It's Big T with GreenWallSt.com. I run a trading community designed to help you become part of the 5% of traders who actually make money in the markets. And before we hop into the video today, love is in the air. It's almost Valentine's Day. So for this weekend only, we are going to be running a special promotion, 50% off your first month. If you are interested in learning how to trade, you can sign up to GreenWallSt and get 50% off your first month with, I think, code LOVESTONKS. I think we went with LOVESTONKS, but the actual code and the link to sign up will be in the description below. So if you've been on the fence about trading, definitely come check it out. And without further ado, let's hop right into some trades. Okay, so hopping into some live trading action, we're going to be looking at the chart on the right here, BKKT. This was the stock I traded. I also traded PHUN, and you know, the range wasn't great. Obviously, there was a winning trade there, but I think this one was just a better trade overall to learn from. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the live trading videos. If you do, be sure to show some love to the like button down there. Subscribe if you happen to be new here. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into it. So basic idea, you know, BKKT was up 33% on the day, and it was going pretty much straight up. It was just about parabolic, as people in the trading world would call it. And my idea was not to try to find the top and try to figure out when it was going to stop going up. I would simply wait for it to stop going up, and then I would look to short the stock on its way back down. Pretty, you know, simple in theory. In practice, it's not always as easy, but you can see there were a couple of trading opportunities here. So again, you know, you can see the stock start to top out. You know, it tried to break out, rejected really hard, sold off. So at that point, whenever the stock bounces, once again, I am looking to short. So we bounce back into 560. I get short. I add some at 550. And, you know, this was pretty much a straightforward type of trade. We ended up pulling all the way back to VWAP. And it looks like I did not end up covering any right there the first time, which I probably should have. But I don't know. Maybe I was feeling a little bit more greedy at the time. Yeah, okay, so I finally covered some at VWAP, but I'm definitely still holding on to more. Okay, so then we finally end up flushing and you know, getting more of a downside move. But even at this point in the trade, there's still more opportunity. As the stock starts to rebound and bounce once again into overhead resistance, the same plan really applies. I'm looking to get short. So I started in some at 545. As we bounced higher, I added to my position. And I believe I end up covering some here because I figured I was a little bit early. So I originally thought, you know, we'd bounce from the 540 to 560 range. But when I saw it bounce to 570 and then start to pull back and hold, I thought, okay, you know what, let me cover a little bit. That way, if we try to break out further over 570, 580, I've covered some and I can use that same amount of shares that I covered to short higher once again, just to fix my average cost, which, you know, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's probably not the best way to go about this. Was I also trading CFBI at this time? I guess so. Maybe we'll have two trades. Don't know if the one on the left worked or not. I really don't remember, to be honest with you. But as we continue to bounce, still, you know, scaling into the position, I don't know exactly where a stock is going to top out at, but I do know, you know, a general range where it's likely to. And in that general range, I'm trying to build a position. So I might short some once again at 550. I might short some at 560. I might short some at 570. And as we end up coming up here and trying to break out, I think this is where I put the last of my position on. So now I'm in a full size position, 5,000 shares short. And, you know, that's pretty much the do or die moment. So, you know, that's why I add where I do, because it's either going to work or it's not going to work from there. You know, had it went on to, you know, 580, 590, I would have stopped out of the trade and taken a loss, easy as that. But it ended up working out. So I covered some into the immediate flush just because I was full size in the trade. So, you know, if I'm full size and I get something that wins, I'm going to book some. Instead of trying to hold out for huge gains. I'd rather lock some profit in. That way, you know, it kind of cushions me and relaxes me a little bit so I can continue to hold for the bigger move. And then the stock ended up, you know, coming all the way back down towards support, and I am just slowly but surely, you know, trying to hang on to as many shares as I can while also balancing, you know, taking profits in a winning position. So for me, exits still, you know, even after almost 10 years of trading, continue to be the hardest thing to master, and you're never going to get it right all the time. If you take profits, you know, early one time, you know, the next time you say I'm going to hold for a huge win, it's going to come back on you. You're never going to be able to get perfect, but I think as long as you're consistent in your profit taking strategy, that's what really matters. So if you get a win and you like to take profits, then always take some profits when you are, you know, you find yourself in a winning position, and vice versa. If you like to hold for those big wins, well, you need to always hold for the big wins, because if you try to guess, you know, which stocks are going to continue to go in your favor and which stocks, you know, will maybe come right back to your entry, you're pretty much just going to be guessing at that point, and you're going to end up holding on to the losing trades, and you're going to be getting rid of the ones that really continue to go in your favor, and that's no good. There we go. I go ahead and cover the rest of the position at about 530, 540. So same type of, you know, trades that I always post on the channel. Hopefully you guys find some value in these and see that it's the same types of setups every day. It's really just the discipline to wait for those, and then once they're there, focus on executing it well. So it still doesn't mean it's easy, even though they're the same setups, but it definitely you know, makes it easier than just going out and guessing and trading random stuff and random setups all the time. So hopefully that made sense. Thank you all for tuning in, and I will catch y'all right back in the next video. Once again, remember GreenWallSt.com, link in the description below, code LOVESTONKS, 50% off your first month for this weekend only. I'll see y'all in the next video.